A lot of people like the Zora form. I hate it. A lot of people like the Goron form. I think it's eh. A lot of people hate the Deku form. I love the Deku form. I hate the Zora form. Thank you. I don't know, I just have something against Mikau. I think he's dumb. He died to a bunch of pirate girls who can't even do damage to you. He heard me say that. Now he's just trying to get back at me. It's like, you insulted me? I'm not going to cooperate. I just imagine Link and Mikau's soul are just inside the same mask. And Mikau. Link and Mikau are just arguing perpetually. Climb? Thank you. Gosh. And here, the first time I went through this, I jumped down, which means you have to go all the way back around over here. All you really have to do is get out the hook shot. Okay, hook shot. And you can't use the hook shot as a Zora because Zoras suck. You can't use a hook shot as a Deku because Dekus are too cool for hook shots. Zoras can't use it because they suck. And, oh, come on. I totally made that. Are you serious? It's not so bad. I just have to go over here and climb up. Get up this platform. Thank you. I just have to go all the way back around the room. But I totally had that. Link, use your hands. Everything that inhabits this body hates me. And everything that is outside of this body hates me. On the bright side, I can do this. Send a Skulltula flying across the room, pin him to the wall, freeze him, and he melts and dies. I feel a little better. And a purple rupee. That is totally a purple rupee. A purple rupee that I can do nothing with. Okay. Take two. If I can grab onto this. Okay. Sweet. You know, I'm just gonna wait for it again to go down and actually just to be safe. Oh, that's not a chest. That is not a chest. For some reason, I thought this was a chest up here. But yeah, we turn on the red, which is the counterpart to the yellow, which was already on for some reason, and now they stop each other. They counterbalance each other. Wow, that's actually a position that kind of makes sense. When it froze for me last time, it really didn't make any sense. So, to stop the conflict with the red, we have to turn off the yellow, which we've had access to the entire time. But there's really no reason to turn it off, because there would be no way to get to the other side of the room. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing right there. But now, everything's going backwards, which really doesn't matter, because it's alternating. So, all we know now is that the yellow pipe is off, the red pipe is on, and that is good. I'm assuming. I mean, I know because I played the game, but if I was Link, I'm just assuming that having the red pipe on is good. Having the other pipe off is bad. Or something. That's pretty much this entire dungeon. Or something. It's also pretty much Bioshock. Well, I mean, Bioshock 1 and 2. We are in Rapture, and everything's dead. And everyone turned into Skulltulas and piles of goop and dead fish. That is what happens to Rapture in Hyrule. Well, Termina, in the Terminian counterpart of Rapture. I'm just thinking it's funny because Termina has a Hyrule counterpart, or a lot of things in Termina have counterparts in Hyrule and vice versa. So I'm just imagining that Rapture somewhere has a Rapturian counterpart to this water temple. I mean, I think I just made myself look dumb. I'm not certain. But this room, there's a fairy in here that is so annoying. But didn't even need that first one. Okay. And put on the Zora mask because he's taller. That's all you're good for, Mikau, is being taller. And then I wish I could use the Deku to break these, but no, I have to be a dumb Goron, dumb rock guy. Yeah. I agree. Hearts. Thank goodness. But yeah. Take this off. Excuse me. Does that kill you? It better kill you. Oh, are you serious? Okay, that killed him for some reason. Okay, so there's a stray fairy in this room, and you'd assume it would be on the water, on the floor, in the water, but it's not. It is actually up. Let's look towards the heavens. I don't know. I'm just gonna give myself another ice platform, just in case, because don't want to screw this up because it's annoying. Yeah. Grab onto that. And Link goes through the grate, which is actually pretty great. And in here, we got Stray Fairy 9. Okay, we're making progress. That is... Eesh. I hate this dungeon. I love this dungeon. I love the design of this dungeon, but I hate actually playing this dungeon. So, that's what I mean. And... I'm just trying to think if I should put another one or just try and jump. Oh yeah, I can jump that. I couldn't really see because Link was like, I want to look down. Because Link hates me. And at this point, I don't blame him. I hate him too. I hate you right back, Link. That is going to be a running joke throughout the rest of Zelda games, is that Link and I hate each other. And I'm just going to double check that there's no fairies on the floor. Why can't you just put the Great Fairy's mask on the Zora? Come on, Meow, Zora Link. Please be more cooperative. Please understand. Yeah, but we got a fairy, and we turned on green. And you deserve that. You really deserve that. But now the water in the washing machine is flowing the other way. I'm trying to go down. He's upset. This game, sometimes I just wonder. That was kind of horrifying. Yeah. Okay, this room. I'm trying to remember all the rooms. I'm like, yeah, this room. I'm going to go down here and get some magic. Hopefully. Okay, for once the game agrees with me on something. And then it throws a fish at me. Is this not... Oh, it is the room. I was just in the wrong corner. I thought I was in the other corner. But in actuality, I am in this corner. So, the gimmick behind this room is that, one, I need a slingshot. That's not what it's called, but it's what I just called it. Gimmick in this room. There's this water right here. As you can see, when it's in a square grate thing, you can freeze the grate over and water stops flowing. But the water is powering that wheel. We need to get up here through the lift because the blue lights obviously mean there's a lift here. Obviously. And we have to use the machines to our advantage and then stop the machines to our advantage. And... oh, come on. Yeah, this room tends to hate me. This whole section of the game tends to hate me. Honestly, I don't blame it. Because I hate it right back. Like I already said. Grab the torch. Nice catch. And get a fairy. And now, do it all over again. So excited. Stop that lift. No! Curse you. Curse you, game. Making a fool out of me. You can't make a fool out of me. Only I can make a fool out of me, which I've done quite a lot in this temple. Yeah. If the timing doesn't line up, you can just jump on. You can do a log run thing, and then hopefully not fall in between that tiny crack like I did a couple minutes ago. And then get to this side of the room. And once you get to this side of the room, we see that the only way across is to freeze that. Freeze the machine while that thing is flat. Apparently, the Japanese version, you actually had to time it. In this, you freeze it, and it's like, that was good enough. And it stops perfectly. Okay. And could go on, but there is one more thing in this room. And I did not know how to get it for the longest time, because I did not know that you could that you could climb onto this angled part. And you could hookshot to chests, but I did not know you could climb the angled part. And now we have our 11th stray fairy. And if the camera will cooperate, I can make this jump and not have to do everything over again. Thank you. Camera. Camera. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm using air quotes, but you can't see because you're watching the video. Just imagine me using air quotes. And in this room, there's another fairy. Down here. Drop down, and oh yeah, another way to break barrels if you're underwater is just to go head first into them. Which Mikau likes doing. He likes to bang his head on stuff. Mikau, you are a bad example. Camera, you are a bad example. You're causing problems. You should not do that. Okay. The gimmick in this room is that the grates are already frozen. So, you have to take off your Zora mask first. So you unfreeze them. This one's actually the last one that you need to unfreeze. But I'm just showing it. Because you stand on one end. Why did I do that? Because once the water's going, you cannot get back onto it. You have to freeze it to get onto it. So, I'm smart. Is pretty much what just happened. And just climb up the balance beam thing. I'm on the wrong side. Have you ever had one of those days where you're just in the water temple and you're just like, why am I in the water temple? Why is this what my life has become at this point? And this is taking me longer than I had originally anticipated, which is not great because I'm on a time schedule because I'm leaving town. So let's hurry up and finish the rest of it, if you wouldn't mind, game.